Most gardeners chase fertilizers, compost, or manure when their soil feels tired, but the real engine behind thriving gardens is invisible. The secret is mycorrhizal fungi, a living network that turns poor soil into a powerhouse. I discovered how to cultivate these fungi for free at home, and it completely changed my beds. My plants bounced back faster, fruit sized up bigger, and the soil finally held moisture like a sponge. Today, I'll show you exactly how to do it step by step without spending a cent on commercial inoculants. Think of mycorrhiza as root extenders. These fungal threads grow 10 to 100 times longer than a plant's roots can reach on their own. They scavenge water in drought, mine minerals like phosphorus locked deep in the soil, and even transfer nutrients from one plant to another. In return, the plant feeds the fungus sugars. This partnership is ancient, natural, and so effective that almost 90% of plants depend on it. Without it, your soil is always underperforming. The first step wasn't adding something new. It was stopping the things that destroy fungal life. That meant no more deep tilling that shreds fungal threads, no bare soil that bakes in the sun, and no high-salt fertilizers that burn delicate hyphae. Instead, I mulched with leaves, left roots in the ground after harvest, and gave the soil consistent organic matter. Once the soil was protected, the fungi finally had a chance to multiply. Step 1. Collect a fungal starter. Go to a healthy spot with established plants, under a tree, near a hedgerow, or in a wild patch that's never been sprayed. Dig up a handful of soil with fine roots still attached. This is full of dormant spores and live fungal fragments. Alright, so step 2 is to build a fungal nursery bed. You'll want to pick a corner of your garden, or you can even use a shallow tray if that's easier. Next, mix together equal parts of leaf mold, garden soil, and sand. This helps with drainage. What you're doing here is basically recreating a natural forest floor, which is, exactly where mycorrhiza thrive. Now, step 3 is to add your host plants. Mycorrhiza can't really survive without roots, so this part's important. Go ahead and plant some easy, fast-growing hosts, like corn, wheatgrass, or clover, right in your nursery bed. These roots will act as partners for the fungi to colonize and honestly kickstart the whole process. For step 4, you'll inoculate with your starter soil. Just sprinkle the forest soil and those little roots directly around your host plants. Give it all a light watering, and then cover the surface with mulch to help hold in moisture. That's pretty much it for getting your fungi off to a great start. Step 5 is to grow and multiply. For about 8 to 12 weeks, you want to keep the nursery moist but not soggy. As the host plants grow, the fungi will spread through their roots and out into the surrounding soil mix. Later, when you pull these plants, the soil will be absolutely loaded with fungal spores and hyphae. Step 6 is to harvest and use your inoculant. When the nursery plants start maturing, go ahead and cut them down, but leave their roots intact in the soil. Then, just dig up handfuls of this fungal-rich soil and mix it directly into planting holes or around the root zone of your garden crops. That's it. You've just produced your own free mycorrhizal inoculant. Within a season, you'll notice seedlings taking off faster, transplants recovering in days instead of weeks, and crops staying greener during dry spells. Roots will dig deeper, soil will crumble instead of compacting, and you'll need less added fertilizer because the fungi are unlocking what's already in the ground. The beauty is, once established, the network keeps rebuilding itself year after year, as long as you protect it with mulch and living roots. Honestly, I stopped buying expensive soil boosters the moment I saw how powerful this free fungal inoculant was. It's natural, renewable, and every gardener can do it. Try it this season and just watch your soil transform into a living ecosystem. For more hands-on field-tested soil hacks, subscribe to Botanical Bliss and share this with a gardener who's tired of fighting poor soil. The invisible allies under our feet are waiting. We just need to bring them back.